Hello guys, welcome again to our live stream. Today we are going to talk about Bitcoin, of course, and now we have something very interesting happening right now, where Bitcoin is entering right now in range. Technically speaking, there is no sell signal, not yet actually in one-day chart, so as you can see here. But we have here, technically speaking, a range, potential range between $22,000 to 300, and the top around $23,000, 300. Now, the thing here is like now Bitcoin, actually I wasn't short yesterday, yeah, from this point around here, and I closed my short actually here. Now Bitcoin is, technically speaking now, is not breaking MA55, not yet at least, not yet, sorry, MA21, it's still in sideways. Now the question is this the top of this rally? I don't think so. I think we will see a pullback, yes, of course, but right now I think Bitcoin is gonna be just in sideways, and maybe we will see other leg up, and this leg up is gonna be maybe the last one. Let me show you here into our chart. We have better divergence in progress. I mean, like it's forming, not yet. We have to see other leg up here, around here, maybe 24, 25k around there. And if we see it, we will see a better divergence forming here. Actually, there is a better divergence from this point and this point, but I would like to see Bitcoin breaking $22,000 300, and after that, potentially we can start thinking Bitcoin will fire this signal. Now, usually when you see the MA55 tested here in OBB, usually you will see a bounce. So maybe in short term we will see a bounce, maybe other test to $23,000 around there, and after that, I mean, the thing here is like, this is not area to buy here Bitcoin. No, thank you. It's not with me. Of course, every retracement should be in 4-hour chart a buy here, but technically speaking, we don't have that buy signal, not yet. As I said before, I was in short actually yesterday, and from this point and this point, and I closed my short just in this area. So right now here, maybe in the next, I will say 12 hours, yeah, around here, you will see a buy signal here, potentially here, and as long as Bitcoin is holding this area around $20,000 400, around there, we will see a range from this point and this point. Now the question is if this is going to be the top, right, of the rally. Technically speaking, in one day chart, yes, potentially. I am not expecting like a massive run. I think Bitcoin is almost the only thing I can tell you right now here is, technically speaking, Bitcoin at least is not pumping. Actually, it's going to be in sideways. Now, be careful here because ADX is extremely high, and the last time when we saw this level was in January 2021, as you can see here, almost 1 year ago. So in this area, when you see the ADX around here, there is a very good chance we will see a major correction in the price. So the question is right now, all in to the moon, because Bitcoin, the new bull market, in my personal opinion, I don't think so. I think Bitcoin, yes, if we see a outer leg up, it's gonna be a sell. Now let's talk about the weekly chart. As you can see here, it's still, it's still the same as all this week, and for me it's getting ready for a pullback, honestly, for me. So I will start looking for $20,000 400 around there, and if this level breaks around here, I will start looking for lower prices in the future, of course, right? So the thing here is like the most important chart right now for me is the 5-day chart, because 5-day chart actually is very important for me. As you can see here, Bitcoin tested the MA55 here, and the projection always is gonna be like this, right, to the downside. Of course, it will take time, maybe a couple of months, maybe 1 month. For example, we started the chart here in 5-day chart for 10 days, almost 3 weeks, 2 weeks and a half. Bitcoin in 2022 in April was in sideways here, yeah, and after that, major crash. Now the thing here is like Bitcoin, after 46% of, this massive pump, actually, you see 41%, no, 42%, no, yes, okay, 50%, actually 50% bounce. For me, I am looking for a decent correction. Now if I am wrong and Bitcoin is just pumping like this without any correction, the next target is gonna be around 4K, around there. So be careful with this, because if you want to see a very healthy very healthy uptrend, we have to see Bitcoin or any asset. Well, we having some retracement, and after that, continuation. You see, so in 1 day chart there is no buy signal. Of course, you want to buy here because you know, right? The moon to the moon. No, thank you. This is not with me. I don't care. Actually, for me, it makes sense to start looking for shorts. Of course, in 4 hour chart, remember, because this is potential. I mean, in general, shorts right now is very bad idea. If you are gonna do it, well, get ready because, for example, right now, right? Bitcoin actually here. Why I open a short here is because we have here a better divergence, this point and this point. As you can see here, Bitcoin actually did it very well here, and is actually in the next 8 hours, as long as it's between MA21 here, potentially we will see other leg up. There is no volume here in 4 hour chart, but it's still above the center line, so it's still positive. So that's why I am not. For me, it's very hard to be bearish right now. In 1 hour chart, let me show you here. 1 hour chart, well, OBB is still below here. We have an ADX negative here. We have the buy signal here. So technically speaking, well, the target should be around 22,900, around there. So as long as Bitcoin is below here, this is the area I think for 1 hour chart, the target, and maybe we can see around here maybe a potential buy signal in 4 hour chart in the next 24 hours, of course. Now, let's talk about the monthly close because it's coming, and actually this is very important. Let me show you here the monthly. The monthly here, as you can see here, we have official test of MA55 here at well, almost right, $23,400, and this week, this week I think so. So as long as Bitcoin is closing, you see the kind of closing here below the MA55. Well, technically speaking, you will see a pullback maybe the first week of February, and this pullback will be around maybe 19K, $19,500. This area is going to be a key area in the monthly basis, of course. This is going to be a very, 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 very important area. Any close below $19,500, I can tell you right now, there is a very good chance if you see Bitcoin breaking this level, you will see 10K or even lower. So now I know everything is bullish, looking bullish, but the volume is not bullish. So let me show you here. For first time in the history, according to this indicator, of course, there is no volume in monthly for first time. So this bounce, technically speaking, in the monthly should be a sell. Even when you see the buy signal here, in the monthly, maybe we will see this year, right? Maybe I don't know, $40,000 around there. But because there is no volume here and there is no bullish average, nothing. So maybe this rally in the macro scale shouldn't be that strong. So I think next year, I mean, honestly, 2024 is going to be the year for Bitcoin. I think so, right? Not 2023. In 2023, we will see the Q1 at least. Now we are in the Q1 of this year. Maybe green, yes. But I am not like very bullish. Of course, not yet. Because I want to see Bitcoin closing about $25,000 the monthly, this week. As long as Bitcoin, 5 days more, right? As long as Bitcoin is below this moving average in monthly and also below the MA55 in 5-day chart, this is potentially a good opportunity to sell. Remember, I am not financial advisor. Actually, by the way, I already closed yesterday 50% of my positions for Bitcoin. And well, if I am wrong with this, maybe Bitcoin is around 27, something like that. Potentially I will close the rest of my position. Okay, so now let's continue with the 3 month chart. I know it's too late, right? We have to wait until April, but I can tell you right now here, this is very easy. In April, you see Bitcoin below 20K. Yeah, if Bitcoin is still below 20K in a couple months, there is a very good chance this just was a bounce, and after that you will see continuation to the downside. Now I know the feeling, right? The feeling is like Bitcoin the bottom is in, the next halving, the bull market, blah blah blah, all that garbage, right? But let me tell you something. Just think about it. Bitcoin in 2019, right? This is a theory, right? This is not technical analysis. Well, based on the historical data, in 2018 Bitcoin crashed 83%. And also here in 2013, Bitcoin crashed around here 87%. Okay, so and here we didn't have all the zombies, pandemic, war, all that stuff, right? So if this is actually the real bottom for Bitcoin, if this is the real bottom, I can tell you right now, Bitcoin, the performance is amazing because the crash is just 76%. Actually, amazing. Because honestly, for me, I am still thinking, low probability, yes. Potentially, we will see maybe this year. Based on the monthly, right? I was expecting maybe a 90% correction. Thinking like, well, now the macro time frames, if we see the higher time frames like monthly, by monthly, blah, 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 the close, it was not very good. The point here is like we will have to wait some years, maybe not 1 year or two to see the results. So it will take a long time. So now let's talk about the USD dominance, because USD dominance should be bullish right now. If we see something bullish here, I will say careful with Bitcoin because, well, let me show you here, testing the MA55 here. The trend is my friend here, and as long as above the MA55, of course, we have to see a sell signal. Not yet. We will have to wait maybe all February. Yeah. So I can tell you here, maybe if you see Bitcoin at 25, is because the MA55, the USD dominance is gonna be here in this box, yeah, this green box around here, and for me it's gonna be a buy. Historically speaking, as you can see here, is crashing here, breaking MA55, MA100, and after that consolidation for maybe 2-3 months, yeah, consolidation, and after that to the moon. So that means like potentially we can see a crash, maybe Bitcoin at 25, 27, yeah, so consolidation here, and after that to the moon. Okay, so careful here because this is still in uptrend. Okay, the trend is my friend. Now the major signal here is this one. Yeah, is this one. Various divergence forming here, ADX negative here. So if we see the close like this in January, actually I'm gonna be very bullish in the long term. That means even if I see every crash I see for Bitcoin, for me is gonna be a buy. Okay, let me be clear. Every crash I see for Bitcoin, if we have this setup, for me is gonna be a buy in the long term, of course, as investor, right? Investor, not trader. One thing is investing, other thing is trading. Okay. In trading, I have to be honest, this month was one of the worst months in my career as a trader. Some personal stuff happened, never mind. Now I have a mission, I have to recover my losses. I did it in a spot, yes, but in futures, it was not very good actually. So what I'm going to do here is like, I'm going to make a video about my progress, how I'm recovering, like my account like is in red right now. How long it's gonna take, I don't know. So I am tracking right now all the trades I am making right now, and I will post a video like after, of course, this account is in green, the process. And the idea is like, it doesn't matter, like sometimes, right, we have some losses, but it doesn't matter, it will take months, years, whatever. But if we keep following if we have a system and we know this system is good, yeah, the problem is not the system. The problem is a trader, okay? In my case, I lost, like, how can I say this? I was not very stable, like emotionally. Something personal, just, family things. So right now here I am okay again, perfect. So I will continue trading and I will recover my. It was not a big, like a big loss. Oh my god, no, because I said before I recovered everything in a spot. Yes, actually a few days ago, couple days ago. So, but yeah, now here in 1 day chart, the level I want to see Bitcoin defending in the next month, I think, is around $20,000, $19,500. Okay, all this area. If this is a real, how can I say, real, like reversal in 1 day chart, now we have the breakout. Now we have to see the pullback here and here in some point in the future, maybe in February. If you miss all this opportunity, well, if everything is correct, well, here, around here, it's not exact, you will see the second opportunity where the next target should be around $27,000, 25K, around there, okay? So, I am not expecting new highs from here, okay? I mean, let me be honest. I am not expecting new highs. I am expecting sideways. And honestly, I'm looking for a potential sell signal maybe this week, where when the ADX is going to be negative here, yeah, and after that you will see the pullback playing. Now, let me continue with the SP500, because all the bullish things I said for Bitcoin, they could be destroyed if the SP500 is gonna do the thing I am expecting, right? So let me show you here. ADX, we have a sell signal forming right now. As you can see here, we have a sell signal forming. Careful, very, very careful in 1-day chart. Of course, this is gonna be the trigger for a major sell signal is forming right now in the weekly basis. As you can see here, it's just about time. February is gonna be red. I think February is gonna be garbage for Bitcoin and all the cryptocurrencies. So you will see the sell signal maybe this weekend. And the projection is gonna be always, actually since like 2 weeks ago, is like this, okay? So the only difference is the volatility, right? The only thing is the volatility. And I said before, if I am market maker, if I know a big move is coming for the SP500, right? So I will try to push everything to the upside as much as I can, or maybe 1 month or 2, because, you know, newbies, right? Long 100x to the moon, because 1 million is a target, right? So I will be very careful here. Yeah. So for me, it's like this, and that's it. I wish I could tell you something different, but for me, it's like this, and that's it. Now let me see the monthly. The monthly, we are gonna see a new close here. So any close below the 21, of course, this is gonna be in sideways here, in sideways where I am looking for other test to $3,600, and well, this is very easy. Or this area breaks, or this area breaks. If this area breaks, you will see new lows for Bitcoin, and your $16,500 is not gonna be the bottom. Okay, so you see, you are thinking, no, but this YouTuber said the bottom is in. So right now the halving, blah 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 blah. You don't want to see the SP500 breaking this level. Okay, any close. I mean, if the SP500 is breaking, it breaks this area, I think we will have a major opportunity to buy, because in the long term, I am thinking Bitcoin, we will see actually a positive rally this year. Not the next bull market, not like 2021. I think just it's a bounce like 2019. Something. Let me be more specific, okay? Because there is a cycle, right? There are cycles in the markets. Let me show you. Here in the macro scale, actually you're not missing anything, okay? All this area between M55 and M100, if this is there at the bottom, well, this is there to buy, right? In the big picture, right? But let me show you here. After a massive uptrend, what happened with the price? Well, sideways. You see crash, and after that sideways. So I am looking for something like this, okay? Something like this, yeah. Here this year. It could be maybe a 10K. I don't know. Who knows? It depends, right? But even now, for example, right? If Bitcoin close about M55 here in the monthly, so something like this we could see this year. Yeah, 2023, maybe at least 4 months, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months of price action around there, something like this. And after that, yeah, potentially something like this, right? Something like this. Because, well, this is just a major pullback here. Now, the thing here is like, if we see Bitcoin breaking, first of all, first step, I want to see Bitcoin getting rejected by the M55 this month. I mean, any close below there, for me, is going to be enough to call a rejection. And also, the second step, I want to see Bitcoin holding $16,500. Technically speaking, based on the volume, this place shouldn't be the bottom, honestly. Based on the volume, the area where, like, for me makes sense to start thinking about the bottom is around this area, around 10K. Now, remember, there are some gaps, actually, I want to show you here, because there are some gaps in the CME. Yeah, CME. There are some gaps, actually. I want to talk about this because, well, we have a gap around $27,000. You see, $27,000 makes sense for me. Remember, 98% all the times, the gap is gonna get filled, almost 100%. So we have a gap here at $27,000, 35, The second gap is around 27. But remember, I am not saying the price is gonna be here. No, Bitcoin actually filled all the gaps in the past, but spent like almost 2 years. So it's very silly or innocent thinking like Bitcoin will fill the gap right now. So, but for me right now looks like this is a speculation. Okay, this is not technical analysis. Okay, if looks like based on the CME, if somehow Bitcoin can manage and close about 25k, this area, you see, this area 25k, there is no volume to stop Bitcoin and fill this gap around 30k. Now 30k, if we see this area, an overextension like this, an overextended, careful, because from here 4k is gonna be the next area. Okay, why? Because this is not gonna be a bull market, is just a macro bounce, a corrective wave. Well, you know about Elliott wave theory, so you will see waves, right? Something like this, right? Massive wave, and after that, continuation. Okay, so if we see this gap filled, I want to see it after of a healthy pullback. So what I'm trying to say is this: I would like to see this pullback here, fill this gap here around 20k, 19,500, this area, and after that, continuation where actually is forming an uptrend. You see? So if we see this, yes, there is a very good chance. Well, we have an uptrend in 1-day chart, and maybe we will see the next gap. Now we have this gap. Yes, in some point, maybe this year, maybe next year, I am telling you, we will see Bitcoin at 30k. Of course, it could be this week or next month. Potentially, maybe yes. It's gonna be healthy? No, it's not healthy. So also, I want to remind you here at 16k. Yes, let me show you here. We have some gaps here let me show you here. We have a gap here at $11,200, and also we have a gap here at $9,700. So I don't know when. As I said this in 2020. I don't know when, but we will see Bitcoin at 10k in some point. I cannot tell you when. Maybe it could be after the halving. It could be before. Who knows? The thing here is like now we have two levels. Now looks like, based on just on this price action, looks like Bitcoin is trying to fill this gap around $27,000. Okay, but remember, Bitcoin can spend maybe 2 years, in average actually 2 years, to fill the gaps. Okay, so I will be just careful. Not but it's very funny, right? Okay, so Leo said it's gonna hit 27k. Right now, long position here, yeah, like this, and after that to the moon, right? Here, no. If you're planning to do this, please, no. If you are gonna play this, because I will do it, of course, if I see the pullback, right? If I see the pullback, I wanna see this in the future, maybe in February, and after that, a major bounce here, and after that, potentially here is gonna be a major crash, actually, major crash. The reason is because this bounce here is a part of just a macro bounce to test the MA55, because the MA55 in weekly chart is coming like this. And here, people will be super greedy. The next bull market, blah, 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 blah. And after that, I will wait with my shorts for you. So let me show you here with a good example here. MA55, let me show you. MA55 is here, as you can see here. This square here, this rectangle here is the area, right? So if we see the 1-day chart, well, where is the gap? It's around $27,000, around there, 27. Well, this area, you see. So if we see this pullback, and after that, the next target should be around 27, around there. And here, my friend, please don't ask me, because your last chance to buy, for example, in a spot is gonna be after the pullback. Okay, remember, after the pullback. Okay, if we don't see a pullback, just Bitcoin is just crazy and keeps pumping like this, as I said before, get ready, because this is not an uptrend. It's just a corrective way in a macro of, and this is gonna be a part of, well, Elliott wave theory, where this should be maybe wave 4, and after that we will see a wave number 5. So anyway, now let me show you here the next chart, the 2-day chart. The 2-day chart, as you can see here, Bitcoin is still very strong. There is no short. I mean, there is no short, not yet. I mean, no. I am shorting. Yes, I was shorting in 4 hours. Even I broke my own rules. That's why actually I got wrecked 2 weeks ago, because I was in short here looking for maybe a continuation, a pullback, but actually that didn't happen. I mean, the good thing here is like the weekly macro time frame. The macro time frame I was right, I was correct. That's why I recovered my losses. I covered my losses, so no problem at all. But the thing here is like as I said before, I want to see in green my account, my small account. Now here, let me show you here. ADX is positive here, still very strong, and today chart is very strong. Volume is very healthy into the chart. Let me show you here. 3D chart here is above the zero line here. It's not very strong here, and it's about to test the MA100. So this area is the last area for Bitcoin. It's the last area. The last area. Yeah. If Bitcoin somehow breaks this level around 24K, 25K, you will see a leg up very fast to 27, 28. And I think, honestly, I don't want to see Bitcoin at 30K right now, because if you see it, yeah, I think we will see a major downside, major correction, a major crash actually. So 5-day chart here, officially testing the seller line here. For me, this is not like, well, I mean, I follow the rules, right? So here, I cannot be bullish here because usually, right? Not all the time, here should be a rejection, okay? Now, if we see something like this, for example, next month, yeah, something like this, right? Something like this, yeah, something like this, well, we will have something like 2019, like when Bitcoin was from $4,000 to 14K. Now, let me show you here the next chart here in weekly chart. Well, as you can see here, the dots here you can see here is a whole moving average. I like to use it just to see the macro trends. Now we have the first dot here, and that means, well, potentially we will see continuation where maybe 25K is going to be the next area. So that's why it makes sense, because if you see 1-day chart, we don't have a better variance in 1-day chart, not yet. This is just sideways signal, sideways, not selling, okay? Sideways signal. As I said before, I close just 50%, but not all my position. The next area will close. I'm thinking to close everything around 27K, around there, and even I will take maybe my first swing short position, maybe there. But as you can see here, this is not a sell signal, my friend. This is just sideways here, sideways. And if you're still in short, very careful here, because Bitcoin, the 4-hour chart variance already play out for me. Yeah, I close my position. Just a small profit, very small profit. I have to recover, as I said before, my losses here. So I am getting ready for other leg up in 4-hour chart, maybe here in the next 12 hours, something like this, right? Something like this. And you will see maybe something like this, right? Something like this. If we see other leg up here, maybe other high here, with 1, 2, 3 strikes of bearish divergence, it's going to be very interesting, because for me it's one of the strongest for shorts I have. Yeah. So let me show you here the 12-hour chart. So now in 4-hour chart and 12-hour chart, they have bearish divergence. That's it. But I want to see bearish divergence in the 1-day chart, and after that I'm going to start calling the top of this rally. Of course, I'm not saying buy. For me, honestly, it's not very smart buying here, especially altcoins, because if I am correct with this, other leg up, and after that you will see 25, 30%, even 40% for some altcoins, I mean, crashing, okay? So careful here, my friend, because I know you are greedy right now, right? Okay, let's continue with some altcoins. Hello, James. Thank you for joining here. Okay, so let's start with Ethereum, okay? Ethereum, please specify the time frames, okay? Weekly chart, of course, weekly chart. Weekly chart here. Okay, weekly chart, we have AD. Okay. Now, this is very good. Now, usually Ethereum likes, sometimes is leading the market, I mean, in crypto space. Officially here, we have sell signal, ADX negative, sell signal right now here. So the projection in 1-day chart is what? Is sideways and crash, okay? The next 10 days. So I saw this many times, like sometimes actually, Ethereum was moving first, and after that Bitcoin. So potentially this is gonna be the top for Bitcoin, maybe yes. ADX negative here, so sell signal. This is officially a sell signal, sideways sell signal actually for Ethereum, and we have a bearish divergence in 1-day chart. Actually, we have a very good setup for shorts. Of course, I mean, it's up to you, right? But for me, it's just wait for the pullback, and after that, for me, makes sense to start looking for longs instead of shorts. Now, let's talk about the weekly chart here. The weekly chart here for Ethereum. I can tell you here, same thing. If we see the pullback in 1-day chart, as long as Ethereum is above $1,400, should be fine. Yeah, I want to see Ethereum holding $1,400 in 1-day chart, and the next leg up should be around the mid-55, around $1,800, almost 2,000, almost 2,000. And here you will see a sell signal here, maybe in February. You know, I will tell you something. I will be brave. I will be very brave, and I will tell you something. I guess, based on my experience, of course, and the cycles, everything, in March, or yeah, the first week of March, the second week of March, potentially here, something like this, around here, Bitcoin is gonna be, it should be around here, in March, around here. And from here in March, you will see something like 2020, okay? I am not saying new lows, but looks like, for me, timing and everything, because you will see in March, actually in March, you will see the sell signal in weekly chart for Bitcoin. This is just a bounce, my friend, a bounce, macro bounce, 50%, be happy, okay? Be happy. But this is just a bounce, okay? Something like this. You will see a sell signal here in March, around there, and after that, to the moon, no, okay? Okay, so let's see if I am right. Usually in micro time frames I'm right, like 85% of the time, I think so. Yeah. So let's see. As like many traders, of course, I take losses, as I said before, right? I am very proud to say, like, this month actually is one of the very interesting month. My trading journal, for first time since 2015. 1 month is, I can say it, is in red in my small account, actually. Usually it's not like that, but okay, never mind. So February and March, they should be fine, because I will recover this in futures. Okay, so let me continue here with, for example, Solana. Impressive rally. I didn't buy Solana, actually. I was looking for maybe $6. Well, it hit $8, now it's 24, and you are thinking to buy because, you know, Solana, you know, NFTs again, right? So here, you see here is like this, okay? Like this. Of course, it will take a couple months because it's weekly chart. So no, thank you. You are thinking to buy here because, oh, you know, Solana, yes, whatever. No. And I think many altcoins, actually, they have the same setup right now. They are getting ready for a crash. Okay? For example, okay, let me show you, for example, NEO. NEO is testing the mid-21 here, as you can see here, mid-21. And the biggest area of confluence. For me, NEO, I am a financial advisor, right? Maybe in the next 3-4 months, for me, it's going to be a very good opportunity to buy here. But as you can see here, downtrend here, and you will see potentially March, right? Something like this, right? Sell signal here, and after that, maybe other test to maybe $6 around there. Near ME21 here, yeah. No, thank you. We don't have a bullish divergence here, so I am expecting like something very strong. Of course not. Dot, for example, here, testing here, the ME21 here, and top of the top, right? In the macro scale, between 4 and 6 is the area to buy dot, as you can see here. Volume here, we don't have bullish variance in OBB. We don't have it, but we have in curve, and it's still present. Now, the question is, should I buy here? Of course, for me, no. I will start looking for other opportunity around $5, maybe 4, or maybe even 3, all this area. In the future, right? In the future, not now. And this one, same thing. All of them, all the altcoins, they are testing the ME21, most all of them. For example, Cardano is testing the ME21 right now, the ME21, and it's getting rejected here, okay? So, what I'm trying to say, well, you will have other chance to buy again, okay? CRO, as you can see here, yeah, I bought a 0.06 and I sold a 0.08. And that's it, no more than that. Okay, to the moon, well, maybe for you, not for me. So Algo, for example, as you can see, same thing. The trend is your friend, and tell me the trend is to where? To the downside. That's why it's like, Please, my friend. But this one, you see to the moon. Well, this is just gambling, okay? At least with my system of trading, I have no way to tell you, yes, buy right now, here to the moon. Aptos, okay, yes, okay. What I would say is like maybe, if I had to twist this thing, because I don't have anything to trade here, I will wait for the pullback, right? Something like this, right? Something like this. And maybe in the future, maybe, I don't know, someone said this is going to be the next Solana. Maybe yes. Well, let's see. After the macro pullback for Bitcoin in March, I think I will buy this thing. Maybe yes. Who knows? I don't care. So Atom, for example, here. ADX negative here. Sell signal in 1-day chart. Testing 55 here. Buy all in, please. It's cheap. No. Why? Please study my system. You want to learn my system, and you will know around the 55 never, okay, never. Yeah, in a very strong downtrend, you will see the mid-21 as resistance. For example, here BNB, I said it was a buy here around 270. Now it's at 300. Here is looking good. Let me see. Testing center line here, and as long as it's closing below the mid-55 here, it's in danger. Okay, it's in danger. We have to see BNB around 450 next month. If we don't see it, it's just gonna be a sell opportunity. Let's talk about Cake, for example. Cake is garbage too. Yes. Chili's here. You see, what is this? This is garbage. But the next bull market, right? No, this is garbage. So you're not missing anything. Just because you saw one morning green, oh my God, yes, to the moon. This is garbage too. This is garbage. Yeah. Let me show you here iOS, $1. This is garbage. This is just garbage. The next bull market, like 2021, right? 20x, right? 20x gains, 10x gains. I think yes, it will come here maybe in 2024, I think. Here, you see, bounce here to test the mid-21 here. In March, not February, maybe March, we'll see something like this. And after that, other drop here. And maybe that drop, my friend, remember, I am not financial advisor, but maybe, just maybe that drop is going to be a big buy opportunity. For me, yes. For Bitcoin, yes. Below 16K, I don't care. It's at 10, 12, 14. I don't care. For me, that is the time when I will buy heavily, actually, Bitcoin. So FTM, for example, actually this one, I bought it, this one, yes. I closed actually my position around 0.36, and I posted this in my private channel. Actually, apologize, I'm gonna update later today. I'm gonna explain more about Bitcoin in my bi-weekly technical analysis in the investment channel here. Testing 55, no thank you, it's not with me, and it's gonna be like this. Okay, be careful here because FTM, very nice rally here, but as you can see here, is bullish. Yes, today, couple of weeks, maybe just 2 weeks in February. It's sideways here. It will take time, right? You will have plenty of time, right? A lot of time to sell, not to buy. Okay, so this is garbage. I don't want to waste time here. Okay, let's talk about now the stock market, and this time I'm gonna start with gold. Okay, gold is very, very interesting because why? People said, oh no, it's gonna crash. Here in the monthly basis, this is a buy. Yeah, you see, but there's in the MI55 to what? To what? There's in the MI55 to what? Bouncing. You see, there's in the highest point of the resistance. So you will see gold this year at 2K. I am maybe a potential break, maybe yes this year, because we have still the monthly is a strong, well not strong, but it's looking still the best signal is present. Long position right now here, no thank you. If you didn't buy at $1,000, 600, 500, well, why you want to buy it right now? Okay, so let's continue, and I will show you the Nasdaq, because the Nasdaq actually I was doing my homework yesterday. And it's very, very interesting, the Nasdaq. Let me show you. QQQ, where is the... Here. We have weekly chart. It's still actually very good reaction. As you can see, we don't have the same setup anymore like 2008. So I cannot tell you this is like it's gonna crash. Of course not. Bouncing here, reacting here is very good. And we will have a buy signal very soon here. So at least other to 300 12 for the Nasdaq. Yes. Now the thing here is the weekly chart. The weekly chart is a sell. Okay, so let me take my words what I said in monthly, because it will take months, right? All this year maybe. This is garbage. Watch this. You will see maybe in February or March something like this. So February, March, around there, here, this area, you will see something like this. Okay, so careful here, careful, because you know I am a swing trader, and also the stock market the volatility is very low. So that's why I want to show you what I see in the next actually couple of months. Now let me show you the dollar. The dollar, I am bullish. I am very bullish. Bullish. This is my arrow, and it's like this. I am drinking my tea, sorry. This is like this. So Bitcoin to 1 million, of course, right? Yeah, good luck with that. Buy signal in weekly chart in February is about to fire. Yeah, where I will start looking for the first level is 107, and the next level is going to be 110. Okay, so yeah, maybe Bitcoin is getting ready for a major pullback. Yeah, major pullback. The levels I'm looking for, as you can see here, yes, this is a buy for me. This is a buy dollar, and you will see a major bounce. Let me see the monthly here. ADX negative here, where MA21 here, MA21 is testing here. So, well, maybe you will see a bounce here, potentially a bounce, and maybe continuation to the downside in the long term. Something like this. Let me show you here. Something like this. Bounce, and after that, continuation here. Okay, because it's an uptrend. Okay, so yeah, I am bullish in dollar. So bad news for Bitcoin. Now let's talk about the euro, because someone asked me about euro, and MA55 in monthly here, very strong resistance here. This year, right? This year is gonna be to the downside. Okay, this year. Weekly chart, let me see. Weekly chart, yes, this is gonna be a sell. Careful here with euro, because it's gonna drop. I think many currencies, because now a dollar is getting ready for other rally. Flow. Someone said flow is very strong. Fundamentals, right? Show me the charts and we'll tell you the news. Well, this is garbage. Okay, this one, someone asked me about this one. Yeah, Gala, garbage. H-bar, someone asked me about this one. Well, macro time frames, this is in the seller line here. Maybe yeah, this is the resistance. Actually, this is the resistance. I think the rally for many altcoins is almost over, my friend. Almost over. Okay. So if I would be you, remember, I am not financial advisor. I will start just taking some profits here and there. You know, protecting my positions and these kind of things. So KuCoin here, we still have the bullish variance here, as you can see here. I think already play out. Maybe a test to maybe $8 with 45 cents, and no more than that, I think. Okay, so Kusama here, downtrend. Litecoin, right? Litecoin is a sell. It's a sell. Maybe February, March, you will see. It's a sell. And Matic is very interesting here. I bought Matic actually, yes, at a 93, 94. I am still holding Matic. Technically speaking, it's still good, not that bad. Of course, I am not a financial advisor, right? But let me show you here. The monthly, any close about the MA21, potentially you will see a good rally here around 1.50. I don't know what is gonna happen Friday night, my friend. I don't follow news. Maybe, let me guess. The Fed, the interest or contracts, something about short longs. I don't care. The only thing I can tell you right now here for Bitcoin is this, okay? Right now, the monthly MA55 is tested, actually was tested this week. As long as Bitcoin is below $23,400 or 24K actually this month, this should be, we will see a pullback maybe the first week of February, where $19,500, 20K must hold. Any close below this area, let me just do this. Any close below this area, you will see $16,000 breaking, and after that, continuation to the downside. Okay, so if you're bullish here, you are bullish because you believe that we are in the bull market again. Yeah, we cannot see Bitcoin breaking $19,700, 600 around there. Okay, so weekly chart here. For me, this is maybe other leg up, potentially yes, around 25k. But for me, it's overextended after 50% move. Very impressive move for Bitcoin. For me, makes sense to see like if we can see a pullback first. Now let me show you here the 5-day chart here. 5-day chart here. This is the 55 here, and the projection usually is like this. Actually, always is like this. Between 23 to 25 for me, this is the area to sell, not to buy. Okay, if you're bullish, just wait for the pullback. You will have other chance. Okay. But I am missing out, right? I am missing out. I want to buy. Bitcoin will hit 50k. Someone told me, right? 500k, next target, right? Always is like watching the same movie. Always. Okay, my friends. So let me continue here. Siemens. Okay, stocks. Okay, let me see. 1-day chart and 4-hour chart, right? 4-hour chart. Okay, Siemens. India. Okay, good. It's this one. Okay, good. Let me see here. In 4-hour chart, right? 4-hour. First of all, you're in the top here. Well, no. Wait. Let me see. One moment. First of all, here you are in a very small uptrend, as you can see here, where the MA55 here is around $2,920. So if you see in the next maybe 24 hours something like this, you'll see a buy signal here. Yeah, something like this. You will see sideways here, and as long as holding 2,900 for me in the future, right? In the future, in 4-hour chart should be something like this. Something like this. Okay. Now, only this makes sense if we see a healthy 1-day chart, right? Let me see. 1-day chart is okay. We have sell signal in progress here. Yes, where the target actually is the same, $2,900. Okay, I will wait for this area. As you can see here, this is the strongest area for this asset. Any close below there, you will see other test to $2,700. Okay. So I will just wait for the pullback here, be patient, and after that, continuation to the upside. Okay. Quant, as I said, if you see what I said, remember, you're not here, my friend. Yeah, the big fan of Quant. I said long time ago, if you see Quant holding 100, and you see here a potential buy signal here, you will see this bounce. Okay. This bounce should be around 200, around there. And for me, it's just a range. From me, like this. Okay. So here, no thank you. Resistance, support. Okay. Okay, guys. So I think that's it. Recap for Bitcoin. And I think that's it for today. Okay. So let me show you Bitcoin in the short term right now. Okay. For me, if you are asking me, okay, the question is, should I buy right now Bitcoin? Well, not me, because actually I did it here in a spot, right? In a spot, I did it here. So should I buy here? I am a financial advisor, right? But what I would do here is wait for the pullback. It doesn't matter. If you see Bitcoin at 25, 27, it doesn't matter. Why? Because you will see this rally. If we see it, right? Actually, for me, it's good enough right now. So we will see a pullback here. Yeah. And here is going to be your second chance to buy Bitcoin in a spot, right? Now, key levels, they are very important. Let me explain this. In the macro scale, Bitcoin is doing just a simple bounce. That's it. Something like this. Crash, bounce, okay? Where the target should be the MA55, and after that, the projection is going to be to where? To the downside. Always is going to be to the downside, right? Bounce, testing the exponential moving average MA55, And here, the prediction is gonna be to the downside, always, okay? Always. This is a downtrend. Please don't forget this. Bitcoin in weekly chart is still in downtrend, okay? You wanna see Bitcoin like this again, it will take months, all this year. Watch this. Bitcoin bounced here, in this case, broke the MA55, and after we see an extension, and after 1 year, what happened? Bitcoin crashed, and after that, tested the lowest point of the range. You see? This was not a bear market, this was just sideways, macro sideways. So here, we are in a very clear downtrend, where Bitcoin is crashing here, yeah, crashing here, bounce here, and as long as this high is, well, is not higher than this one, around 25K, this could be other just what? Bounce. That's it. Okay. So that's why if you want to see reversals for Bitcoin in macro timeframes, we have to see something like this. You see? So Bitcoin breaking here, doesn't hit MA55, and after that breaking again, coming here in the future, right? Maybe in some point next year, I think. And after that 25, 20, whatever, right? And after that continuation, and the target should be 1 million, 2 million. The price, you can imagine. You won't imagine, okay? But this is the pattern of reversals. The question is, tell me, do you see a reversal? No, there is no reversal right now in weekly basis. There is no reversal. This is just a bounce, okay? A bounce here, and that's it. No more than that. No FOMO, no greedy. Oh my God, I am missing something. No, no. All your altcoins, all of them, 90% of them, they are still in downtrend. Watch this chart and show me. Let me show you AVAX. You see, this is a downtrend. Axe Infinite, downtrend. Bitcoin Cash, downtrend. CRO, downtrend. DOT, downtrend. Do you get the point? Okay. Okay, good. Now, when I'm gonna be bullish again? Simple. I mean, in the macro scale, looking for the next bull market like this one. Yeah. I am trying to answer this question because you have no idea. More than 65 people, just with 500 subscribers, 65 people, they were asking me the same question. Should I buy? Should I buy right now? Should I buy right now? Right? Let me be clear. Okay. In a very healthy, right, uptrend, you will see this. Yeah. You will see, for example, right now we have this bounce here. Yeah, I mean macro super rally for Bitcoin 2021. Actually, so far, one of the best bear markets for me. Still, we are in a bear market. Still, in weekly chart, we are still in a bear market, okay? Because the trend is my friend, and the trend is to the downside, okay? So, first step, I want to see Bitcoin breaking 25K, yeah? Second step, I want to see Bitcoin breaking the MA55 like this, yeah? Massive run like this. Okay, where the target maybe should be 35, 34, around there. And after that, next step, pullback, yeah. And I want to see 25 area around here, holding for months, and after that, continuation, okay? So, if I don't show you the price, for example, here, let me show you here, okay? Just the moving average here. You will see the moving average doing this, flat. When you see this again, Bitcoin is going to enter in sideways in weekly charts. So what does that mean? So for example here, Bitcoin is doing this and the moving average are flat. When you see the moving average flat, that means the volatility is contracting. Something like this. Bitcoin is here in sideways for months. How many months you saw Bitcoin here in sideways? Almost 1 year, right? Since 2019 and all the year, Bitcoin was in sideways here, just between 10K and $9,000. Something like this. Why? Because volatility is contracting. So that means it's getting ready for a macro move, something like this. Okay. So if you're looking for this macro move, you will have to wait long time. Okay. So no rush. Now, the last thing about, someone asked me in the Discord, people that like to send me, what are my thoughts about this garbage? Aptos, right? To the moon, right? to the moon. Okay, let me show you here. The only thing I can do right now, my friend, here is in 4-hour chart because, well, I cannot do anything. I cannot use my system here. The only thing I can tell you here is this. In 1-day chart, ADX is positive and curve is very strong. So all in, buy. Of course not. If you want to buy here, you're just gambling. Okay. Actually, for me, this chart is just gambling. Technically speaking, we have a buy signal here. Yes. Technically speaking, yes. But because just we have 3-4 months of historical data, I don't trust. So that's why I don't buy, right? So right now here in 4-hour chart, if you want to trade this thing, well, every time when it's testing the mid-21 and mid-55, continuation, okay? Something like this. Something like this, okay? Okay, now let me tell you something. It's something I learned with my experience after many years trading. This is not healthy. This is just other Shiba Inu. I don't care the project. I don't care it's the next Bitcoin. Remember how many next Bitcoin we have here? Solana, all the shitcoins, tokens, whatever, right? When you see an asset doing something like this, just pumping like a crazy, that means people are in FOMO. Yes, they believe in the project, right? And after that, you will see this bounce and crash like this. Okay, so careful with your shitcoins, please. I hope you can learn what happened, study what happened in the bear market. With altcoins, and don't repeat the same mistakes. Okay. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Yes, 4-hour chart, right? 4-hour chart for Bitcoin in just 4 hour chart. Remember, it's just 24 hours price action, just 24 hours. And let me show you here. Bitcoin is doing very well. It's still defending the mid-21, and as you can see, the same here like this, right? Now, right now here we have a better divergence. Yes, I think I already play out. You will see in the next 24 hours potentially, right, a buy signal here, and this buy signal, only if Bitcoin is holding the mid-21, you will see other test to the top of the range around $23,000. And so that means not now, in the next 24 hours, I think it's gonna be like this. Okay. Now, in the very, very short term, we have a range between $22,400 and the top of the range around $23,300. Okay. So in the next 24 hours, so not yet, okay, not yet. For me, opening a long position right now here is very, very, very risky. Opening a short position is very risky too. And also, we have here 12-hour chart, our better divergence forming. We have here 1, 2, 3 strikes. And so, careful here, because if you're in a long position here, short or long is very risky as well. So please manage your risk and just be careful here. Now, why I'm looking for a pullback, just pullback, is because we have here potential sideways signal here, because the ADX is still positive, volume is positive, we don't have a better divergence, so this should be sideways or downside in the next 10 days. So that means then the first week of February. I think we will see a pullback. Now, remember, 5 days left. Any close below the MA55 is going to be the first warning, like this moving average. Remember, maybe you're new here, right? Maybe you don't know. But the MA55 here in the monthly always, since actually forever and ever, well, not last year, it was a major support for Bitcoin. And for first time in the history, what happened? Bitcoin broke the MA55 last year in actually June. And as you can see here, Bitcoin tested for first time in the history the exponential moving average 100. Yeah, as you can see here, yes, this one, and now it's bouncing. Now the question is, if in the next 5 days Bitcoin gets rejected by this level, you will see a pullback, and here this pullback is gonna tell us if the bottom is in or not. If we see Bitcoin holding $19,500, yeah, holding plus buy signaling 1 day chart, yes, I will start saying yes, the bottom is in. At least in the other 3 months you will see Bitcoin at 27K or even more. So Any close below this yellow box, as you can see here, $19,700 around there, yes, you will see 16K and actually new lows. Okay, so thank you for watching. This week is coming right now, is sorry, next week actually. No, actually this week, right? Yes. Careful here, because we will know if Bitcoin, if this is the bottom, right? Thank you for watching, and see you in the next live stream.